These were the visuals from the newly opened Wonsan Kalma coastal tourist zone. This resort zone is now open in North Korea, following 7 years of planning and construction. Leader Kim Jong-un cut a ribbon to open this huge resort on the east coast of the country on 24th of June, according to the images from the official Korean Central News Agency. Dressed in dark suit, white shirt and tie, departing from his usual Mao-style attire, Kim oversaw the festivities at the resort and was attended by North Korean leadership and the Russian ambassador. The project is part of North Korea's broader plan to boost tourism and generate foreign currency, especially as most other economic activities are restricted by international sanctions. So let's see what the resort really offers. And just a disclaimer, everything about the resort is shared by the North Korean state media and has not been independently verified by news agencies. The construction on the project began in early 2018 but faced delays due to setbacks and COVID-19 pandemic. The resort spans approximately 5 kilometers of beachfront on the coastline of Kalma Peninsula. It accommodates up to 20,000 guests with a mix of hotels, VIP cottages and budget options. The facilities include outdoor and indoor water parks and swimming pools, sports and adventure sports amenities, restaurants, cafes, shopping malls, cinema halls, beer pubs. It also includes a mini golf course and video game arcade, alongside seaside recreation and leisure activities. The resort is hailed by the state media as National Treasure level tourism city and the proud first step in building stronger tourism industry in North Korea. So should you visit? Or rather, can you even visit the resort or not? North Korea is a highly controlled and secretive country. All tours are state supervised and travelers' movements are strictly monitored. The country remains under international sanctions primarily because of its missile program, and diplomatic relations with many countries are strained. In 2024, UN Human Rights Chief described North Korea under Kim's rule as a stifling claustrophobic environment where life is a daily struggle devoid of hope. As of July 1st, 2025, the resort is open only to domestic visitors, and there isn't a set date for when international tourists will be allowed to visit. However, Russian travel agency Vostok Intour has organized a 3-week-long tour packages spread across July and August, priced at $1,840. The Kalma train station in proximity to international airport suggests an intent to eventually attract international tourists. North Korea has kept strict border controls since COVID. Recently, only Russian tourists have been allowed limited access, and a brief reopening for other foreigners was quickly suspended. Historically, most foreign tourists to North Korea have come from China, but travel remains highly restricted and state-controlled. Despite the attractions of the new resort, experts express skepticism about the destination's prospects. As for India, New Delhi has issued a complete travel ban on North Korea, advising Indian nationals not to travel to the country due to diplomatic isolation and significant safety risks. There is a strict advisory from the Ministry of External Affairs stating that the Indian government advises against all non-essential travel to North Korea due to unpredictable security conditions, limited consular access, and strict local laws. While it is technically possible for Indian citizens to obtain a North Korean visa for tourism or business, usually through group tours organized by authorized operators, all travel must be pre-approved and is heavily restricted. Independent travel is not allowed, and visas are issued on a separate paper, not stamped in your passport. The US State Department maintains a level 4, that is do not travel advisory for North Korea. US passports are not valid for travel to, in or through North Korea unless specially validated. There is no US embassy presence, and Americans risk arrest and long-term detention. Tourism is one of the few remaining sources of revenue for North Korea not affected by United Nations sanctions. So while the new resort is a massive new development, even when open, travel to North Korea remains highly restricted, state-controlled, and comes with significant safety risks. For more news and updates, keep watching 5 Minutes.